Hi, I'm Larry Stewart. I'm editor with FordConstructionPros.com. I'm at World of Concrete 2011 in Las Vegas. Here in the show, I'm talking with Ivan Neblett, who's the vocational product manager for Freightliner Trucks. He's going to tell us about the SD114, which, as I understand, is a return to the mid-BBC vocational truck for Freightliner, correct?
Yes, Larry. The 114 SD is really our second step in our focus on vocation applications. We started off with the Coronado SD, which we also featured in the booth, but the 114 SD set forward axle really does bring our focus into the vocational market, specifically with this truck specified here for mixer applications, specifically bridge formula. One distinct features of this truck is the hood. It's got a signature front grille and certainly the signature shape. That rugged looks, which is really demanded for by our vocational customers. But with that, we were able to slope the hood and provide that optimization of the visibility, which is needed for maximize their maneuverability and visualization on the job sites. Also with this sloped hood, we have what we call a stationary mounted front grille. And this really will signal our vocational look, not only in the strong stance of it, but in the design of the grille.
Yeah.
Being constructed out of what we call molded in plastic in black, what it does is for any of those rocks and chips that you may get on a job site, they really don't show up on this because as you chip away at it, the color is molded all the way through. Some special options that we have are the removable tow hooks. So by having the tow hooks removable, they're stored on the chassis, and when you need them, you can pop them in and have the vehicle towed. But with that too, we've designed them spaced out from the bumper so that when you do wrap it in and may have to pull at an angle, you don't damage the bumper. On this truck, it does have what we call our flat bumper. It's an optional bumper, but the feature of it allows 29.5 inches from the front of the bumper to the center of the front axle. What this really does is optimize that specification for compliance with bridge formula. Other features on the truck are the headlights. Halogen lights, both high beam and low, but that really gives the best illumination, superior illumination of the road. But the design of them too is that they are easily found, the bulbs, at any auto supply store. And when it comes time to change them, you raise the hood, remove a cap, quarter turn out, no tools required, quick and easy. So you have not only the functionality within the headlights, but also easy service. What we have here is the trim package of the hood with the bright headlight bezels, bright grille surround, as well as other bright options. It doesn't mean that if you have a work truck, you can't make it look good. Other options we have are certainly front axles. This one is specified with a 20,000 pound front axle.
Okay.
That along with the 46,000 tandem rear ends, typical bridge formula specs.
Sure.
But what we have done with the 114 SD is really focused in on packaging and trying to get all those components, the exhaust, fuel tank, your diesel exhaust fluid, package all that underneath the cab, really leaving more room for the truck equipment manufacturer to upfit the chassis. Now, one thing we also focused on too was the cab. Not only did we try and package everything under, but the cab itself is really purpose-built for vocational applications. It's made out of aluminum that's E-coated. So aluminum and that E-coated gives a superior corrosion resistance as well as lightweight from the aluminum. And that whole construction of the cab really gives us the reliability and the durability for those rough, severe duty applications. And coming in a 114 BBC, front of the bumper to the back of the cab, that short packaging, again, keeps the weight down, optimized on the visibility, single high-strength steel frame rail, coupled with an optional, what we call transition plates. That combination allows the upfitter, when they put on their mixer bodies, to integrate with the chassis as well as keep the weight down. Other options we provide are lightweight tanks. So aluminum air tanks, fuel tanks with aluminum wheels, hubs, and centrifuge drums. Taking that weight off just means you allowed more payload, more revenue. So at 46,000 pounds, we have many different suspension options available. We have our proprietary Tough Track suspension, which gives you a lot of articulation, maximizes traction. We offer the Hendrickson Hallmax as well as the Chalmers. So really, again, for whatever configuration customers may need, we have all the options to offer the specifications, to meet their specifications in a lightweight package that's tough and durable.